Alright, so we made beach. We're about 2.5 miles into the trip, according to my GPS that I just checked. We should have made 12 miles today, but we got a late start because I left food behind and was a dummy. But either way, we got 4 days on the river. If we don't make it all the way to where we're supposed to go, it's not a big deal. Yeah, change. We're supposed to be Erie National Forest, but we decided to go down the river instead. So everything changed at the last second. We all were itching to use my new canoe here. Hey, at least get the rucksacks up there. Hey. So we got everything up there. Lake Wiley Dam is 2.5 miles upriver. I think that's 77 right there. That's as far as we got tonight because daylight. Late start, so the girls are rusting up firewood. There's a couple fire pits up here where other canoers have done this. We're on a little island. They're gonna gather up firewood and I'm gonna go ahead and get the three of us our hammock set up. I'm gonna do the setup tonight. That way they can get firewood. We kind of gotta split the chores tonight. All right, well, we're gonna cut it for now. We'll come back to you once we get camps up. We're fighting daylight, so we want to get this done. Listen, Sydney.
I thought. Oh my god.
I did. I closed it up a little bit. Sit. See?
You can't see
Right here. Right here. Toss them right here. You can double like the lowest spot right there, Sid, and put more rag on top. Sorry, guys. All right, so we got into our camp. We managed to get a triangle setup going on. So there's a Rissaroos set up there. And then Sydney's setup is directly behind her. And then my setup is directly behind me. So we're using the same 3 trees, so to speak. We're getting a good fire going here, fire ring build up so we can start our dinner. Again, I think we're about 2.5 miles down the trip. You girls still liking it or what?
Yeah.
So I hope everybody has had a good Thanksgiving. Ours is good. We ate some good food. Hung out with some good people. Before we get music going on in here and start cooking our food, we figured I'd drop in a video real quick. We can't do music anymore inside our videos because
Yeah, copyrighted.
I get copyrighted stuff sent to me and emailed to me from YouTube. So I guess our last video had some Yellow Wolf music, and Yeah, they copyrighted us. Whatever, learning experience, right, Sid?
Yep.
Everything's set up, feels good?
Nice and cozy.
What about you, Rissaru?
Yep.
Good deal, good deal. So we're gonna chill by a fire for a little bit, and then we're gonna get some food going. Maybe cook us some in the river back there.
It's so peaceful out here.
It is peaceful, ain't it?
Yeah.
Let me get the camera set up over here. We'll give them some more river shots tomorrow.
Nice little fire going.
It's a beautiful fire. Originally, we were supposed to be at Erie National Forest. We already talked about this earlier. We decided to do this instead. Weather looks good. Tomorrow's supposed to get down to 26, so tomorrow's going to be cold. But it was the same whether we're on the river or in the forest. The temperature's still the same, so it's what it is. It's definitely nice not having to carry all that gear, though, ain't it?
Oh yeah. I think I did good. I'm not surprising.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Ran into a couple rocks here and there, but
I did not do that.
that's how I seen it, right?
I did not do that.
He says he did not do that.
How do you think you would fit?
Like my ass was getting bit.
That fire's so mesmerizing.
Nice, ain't it? Nice sound of the river. She gonna sleep good tonight. She gonna sleep good tonight. I gonna sleep good tonight. Look, I even got the underquote on the right way this time.
Dude, I like how we can just chill in our cabin right there. Me too.
It's pretty cool, ain't it? Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There's the river. That's what we get to wake up to tomorrow. Now that's awesome. Getting up but stars out tonight. Got a bright one there. Sydney, what star is that?
That one?
Yeah, that one right there.
I mean, look. That, my friend, is Venus.
All
And
right.
This one over here is Saturn.
So,
And then there's.
hold on a minute. The star right through there, that's Venus. And then, right here, you said Saturn's this other bright one.
Yeah, and then
So that one right there is Saturn.
there's another one up there, and it's Jupiter.
And then Jupiter is supposedly visible from us too, so see if I can see it. I don't see Jupiter. Venus is really bright. That's Venus through there.
Wait, that bright one's Jupiter.
That one's Jupiter?
Alright, and there's a dim one right there. Like it's like in here. It's not that bright, but it's So like it's like right
I see it. And what's
That's
that one?
Saturn.
All right, so Saturn we're probably not gonna be able to pick up. Yeah, there it is. There's Saturn right there. It's right there. My finger made the twinkle go away. Nope, this camera picks Saturn up. It picks Jupiter. Oh, let me zoom out. Picks up that and it picks up pink. Cool. The girls just got done eating dinner. I just got done eating myself. You know, we're just gonna relax by the fire the rest of the night. Maybe eat some s'mores, who knows? Probably gonna turn some music on, so figuring to make a video before we do. Chris is getting ready to go rinse off her dishes in the river.
You're welcome.
Anything for the viewers out there, Sydney?
What?
Anything you want to tell your fans about?
It was my first time going on a canoe.
Yeah?
It went pretty good, except for when I ran us into a couple of rocks, but you know, it's okay. I loved it though. It's really fun.
Make sure you speak up just in case I can't pick your voice up.
My hammock over here is staying nice and warm. I'm nice and comfortable. And I like how we have our setup too, because we can just chill in our hammocks by the fire.
Just talking about so we can sit right in the hammocks right next to the fire. We're not letting the fire get too big so it doesn't melt the setups. We're on 3 sides and then we got the river. Again, like we said earlier, I believe I said earlier, if I don't edit it out, we are on the island in the middle of the river. The river splits right around us. It's about 2.5 miles away from the dam. It's all the farther we got, and then we had to pull over because of daylight. We probably could have got a lot farther. I'd say another 2 or 3, 4 miles down the river. It wasn't my fault. Huh, Sydney?
Yeah, because you want to forget food.
I forgot all of our food. Not all of it, but all of our meat. All of our hamburger meat and sausages and stuff like that. Left it all in the freezer.
After I asked him several times, do you have everything? Even Mom did. Yes.
Yeah. They all asked me, you got everything? I'm like, yeah, all confident. We get halfway here, and I don't even know what made me think about it.
I don't know either. We were like 13 minutes out, and oh, I forgot the meat.
We didn't want to live off oodles and noodles and oatmeal the entire trip, so we had to go back to get our meat. Did you get her all cleaned up, Rissa-roo? Boys, you guys can see some action, some heavy-duty action going on. Her putting her dishes away. It gives her the light so she can see.
I'm making it look so much more complicated than it is.
Bam, son, she's cleaned up. Any closing statements there, Owl Hunter, for your peoples?
Nope.
This is the last video I'm going to make tonight.
We're just gonna chill by the fire and I'll hang out and chill till we're all tired.
Maybe we'll give them a sunrise tomorrow morning on the river.
Yeah.
Let them see either Sydney or I, one of us, or Risaru. One of us three will capture it.
Yes, we will, because I'm sure we'll be up early to see it, so. And the fire's right here, too, so you don't have to get up and go far, Dad.
Well, I gotta find firewood to start a new fire. So we can have some coffee and cocoa in the mornings. Anything for the people, Risaru?
Bye.
That's all she's got for you, people. She said, peace. I ate a hamburger. I'm good. After Thanksgiving, that burger, I'm all set. Everybody's fed. We got all this camp set up. We're just going to chill by the fire, maybe cook some s'mores, tell some horror stories, and call it a night. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow on the river. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
We put our rain flies half up in our triangle formation with our fire in the middle, and it works quite well because I'm sitting here with no hoodie on, no nothing, and I'm pretty comfortable. But the minute you leave this little square area, it gets dramatically chillier. It's kind of cool. It's like 9:50, right? Well, Sydney's over there.
9:54.
9:54. Risaru's over there.
I'm nice and cozy.
Fire feels good, right?
I have it like kind of open.
flip the camera around. Yeah, let's go up in here and get a little warm fire going. Get some coffee going. Maybe get some sausages going. How's that sound? Sound like good? Come down here and break some of this dead standing off down here. Now that I can see, I can probably find a little bit more wood, even though everything's gonna be wet now. It's all good. We got this nice little pile of dry wood underneath my rain fly that I stacked up last night, just in case it rained, which it did, so it's a good thing we did. All right. Look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? It's absolutely beautiful. That's south down the river. That's north, going towards Lake Wiley. Sun's out warming up. Tell me that's not a beautiful view. And camp is tucked right in here. Absolutely stunning. Sorry about that, folks. Your morning allergies. All right, so let's get back to camp. Across this water stream here. Get back over here to camp, and then we're gonna get some sauces and stuff going for breakfast. Gotta admit though, Carolina blue skies and the sun over there. It'll be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. All right, let's get up here and get some breakfast going. I'm sure these girls are probably gonna be hungry. Help warm them up, get some food in them. Need the energy anyway, it's gonna be paddling. Wasn't gonna do a big breakfast today. I was just gonna do oatmeal and save the big breakfast for tomorrow, but really want to get about 15, 20 miles downriver today, if we can, which I doubt we will. Rough goal. So we were supposed to do 12.8 yesterday, but because my wife for getting food, that never happened. This time we got out here, we had maybe an hour and a half before dark. Today's goal was, you know what? There is no goal. Wherever we get out, 4 o'clock is when we pulling out of the river, no matter where we are. Because no matter what part of this trip, going down the Catawba River, at all we're not more than 30, 40 minutes away from the wife. So it doesn't matter if we make it to that reservoir that I want to get to. If we don't make it all the way down that far, who cares? There's roads that crisscross this river all the way down there. Wherever we are is where Mom will pick us up. So I'm gonna log off, get breakfast going. Might bring you back for a little breakfast action later. If not, I'll bring you back when the girls get up. Got 4 days out here, so I'm not trying to make 4 hours of video in the first day and a half. So I'll cut you loose. We'll tune back in just a little bit. Peace. Let you enjoy the view for a couple minutes of the river. Beautiful, ain't it?
Good morning.
The other one's awake too. She just says it's too bright to peek her head out yet. There she is. Alright, so while the girls get woke up, I'm not rushing them out of bed or nothing like that this morning. So as we talked about, it's nice, relaxing. But I am going to get sausage going. Remind me to show these folks how I started fire tonight, okay? Because I haven't showed them yet. We got your sweet old dear dad's got to get some coffee going.
Sorry, y'all. Just had a... What's up? Morning, buddy. Sleeping? Yeah, sleeping. Dude, past my tart, the lake area over there is so pretty. Like, because the sun burns. Just gonna wait, bitch. I just woke up. I haven't even eaten. My phone is charging. What are you charging? The solar thing? The solar charger?
tree, man. What are you gonna do that for?
Huh?
The tree just let a big water drop on right there. How juicy is that?
Like a baby. Like a fucking baby. I broke a sweat last night. I woke up, got out of that thing like 3 times to go pee. It's like, had to wipe the sweat off me with my towel. That's good.
I woke up at 4 because I heard a lot of things like falling into this. I didn't know if it was rain or not.
It was rain.
I was like, oh my god, I gotta put my car coat on. I'm like, up, and I'm like, sorry, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I did it.
And then I'll go back to sleep.
Chris is getting suffered by smoke right now. It's the only bad thing about having our hammocks this close to a fire.
It's always our hammocks, too.
We won't sit up this close tonight.
Why?
We gotta be back just a little bit farther. So we've had our breakfast, working on my coffee. The girls are in the woods doing their morning routine and letting Mother Nature call. Good old sausage for breakfast. We'll sit here and chill by camp for a little bit. Their rain flies dry out. We had a nice little rainstorm last night. This was awesome to sleep in. Carrie, you would have loved it. But we gotta let the rain flies dry out a little bit before we pack up, get on the river, and head back down the river. We'll sit here and enjoy our morning together. Awesome night last night. Couldn't ask for a better night. Now the night is supposed to get, I think last night's low was like 45, 44, 43, somewhere around there. It's supposed to get down to 25 tonight. So tonight's gonna be cold. So today, extremely important that we find our campsite by 4 o'clock. You know, where we have plenty of time to get set up. As far as getting the hammocks and everything strung up, but the firewood for tonight. Smoke keeps changing direction. this, people. Look at this. Just the camera here. Left side. What's wrong, Sid?
Like, keeps pushing me out my seat.
Lean back into it a little bit more. Don't lose your sweatshirt in the process because you didn't put it in the bag. Look at this, people. That's 77 right in front of us. Our island's back there behind us. So we're just gonna get trucking down the river, Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Yeah.
So what's up?
What's up?
All right, I'm gonna get paddle and we'll turn you back off if you see anything interesting. Peace. So we're underneath 77 right now, on the bridge. Really messed up there. Of course, nobody's home for the season. Everybody done left and flew south. Pretty cool how they build those up there. Pretty wild, ain't it? It's nice.
So pretty.
I'm glad we did this instead of going into the forest. You know the cool thing about this river? Fun little fact, if you follow all the way, it'll dump you right into the East Coast at down in Charleston, near Isles of the Palm, which happens where my family and I go when we go to the beach.
Really?
Yep. Now, I don't know how long it would take, but that'd be a fun trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Jump in here at home and ride all the way down to the beach. Kill bangers. All right, we'll bring y'all back if anything exciting happens.
Thanks.
All right, bring you back, people. We got some wildlife here. Pause. All right, so right in front of the pump house, it looks like they converted the old pump house into a restaurant, which is kind of cool. It's been years since I've been down this river. I know the last time I come down this river, it wasn't a restaurant. Me and a guy I come down here with climbed all through this. They must have spent some money making that. There used to be a bunch of pumps and all kinds of equipment in there.
cool. That is awesome. It's kind of cool how they restore stuff like that, huh? We're just cruising down the river. What is that over there on the rock? This is so cool. Oh, hold on.
Living the life right now.
Got Maverick up there.
Where?
Radiators on. Goose, Top Gun. What's up,
How
Goose?
pretty it is. Why? Stop.
That one right there. Guess I need to paint this again. Back seat.
I don't know. Where are we going? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna put y'all down here so I can kind of do my way of panicking in a silent way. Where's the closest for me? Goodness, we're about to get rocks.
Oh, you're right.
There's a rock right in front of us. And right in front of us again. We're about to...
Ah,
What?
You're good. You're good. Kind of lean with it a little bit. Part of it.
Which way are we going?
Left. Right. Keep on your left. Head on your left.
this is making me so mad. I can't. I have so much anxiety right now. Yeah, rock. Oh my god, rock. Can't look. I just can't.
Off to.
Dad. I hate this. This part.
Ready to be rocking your hip.
There's a rock right.
Yep. You're everywhere.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Alright, we got to our first little rapids back there. Pretty cool, wasn't it? Old Sydney there freaking out a little bit. Where's your life vest?
That's the funny part. I could have that on.
No, it's right behind her.
That's the funny part.
She does have it, people. Her life vest is right here behind her.
I'm gonna put that on. I just.
That little rapids kind of freaks her out a little bit. She's gonna at least put it on. She might not snap it up, but she's gonna have it on.
I know. I still put it up.
Oh, now you're gonna snap it up?
I stay strapped.
She's saying strapped up, people.
I stay strapped.
That's funny. Yeah, that's the state park, I think. I have to look at my map, but I don't. Clarissa just steady up there paddling.
What?
So Clarissa's just up there paddling away. So peaceful. Couple seconds of sheer terror and then followed by peace. Huh, said.
Yes.
Huh, said. All right, we're gonna kill the video for a little bit. That was fun. A little rapids, just nothing big. It was actually pretty small, but first time canoeer here, you know. She's a little freaked out a little bit. That's awesome. Oh, all right, we'll holler back at y'all. All right, so we stopped. We're gonna pour out our gas system and we're gonna fry us up some food for lunch. We're getting hungry, so that's the game plan. That's what we're doing. Once we get everything unloaded, we'll tune back in, let you know how everything's going. About 6.4 miles down. We stopped for our little lunch. We're back going down the river. We had a bunch of kids that come to the dock that we stopped at that wouldn't quit running past us. So instead of eating a full lunch like we planned, we just got back in the boat and left. Before one of those little turkeys make me mad and I throw them in the river because they're stepping over top of our lunch and stuff. It's all good though. Public area, right? Guess I should have found somewhere more private, secluded. Right side, Clarissa. There you go. All right, hold on a minute. I'm gonna thread the needle here. Damn, son. It's called teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, folks. That's how it's been all day, peoples.
All day long.
All day long. All day long. All day long. All day long. Maybe that'll make it go viral. The dummy dad that thinks he can sing. All we need is one video to go viral. Get our channel all over the place. It's definitely been a beautiful, peaceful day. So we haven't done too much recording actually on the river. We hit some mild rumbles in the water, not rapids, and needed the attention on the boat. Nothing real exciting's to happen. Beautiful day. Another day, not a dollar. Another day, not a dollar. So pretty. Prettiness. Beautiful. A beautiful. Huh?
I could go to sleep.
Said he's gonna go to sleep on us. So we've had a tailwind most of the day. So that's been nice too, so we haven't had to fight headwinds. So pretty awesome. As you can see, we really don't have to paddle when it just carries us on downriver. We're finding fish camps all along the river though. A lot more since the last time. There's one over there. Love to have one of these permanent side winter camps out here on the side of the river. That might not even be a camp, that might actually be somebody's home. The wind, the wind, the wind, the wind, the wind. That may or may not be a camp. That may or may be somebody's permanent residence. Either way, it's cool. I'm thinking it's a camp though, because all the stuff on the roof. And somebody hasn't been out here in a while. So who knows? So around this bend up here should be an island that I designated us to camp on originally. And that we're definitely probably going to swing and check out. Pretty cave. Bumpity bump bump, bump bump, bumpity bump bump, bump bump. peaceful. There's some rich people homes over there. People with some money. Big homes. Boom, 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 boom. Not much going on. So peaceful out here. Barely hear the car traffic off in the distance. I really don't think it's car traffic. I think it's the airplane up there. This is what it's about right here. Bam, son. You asleep up there, Sid? You taking you a snoozer?
Mm-hmm.
Another dock up there in the distance. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot going on. We've just been slowly, call this the, what does it call it? The lazy river. 'Cause that's what it's been for us. Pure utter laziness. It's been relaxing, cruising. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wind's picking up over there. Nice looking woods over there. Slowly moving down the river, about 2.3 miles an hour. Last time I checked, about what we're cruising at. We're getting pretty close to about 12.8 miles into the trip. I believe right around this corner up here is where the island is that I slotted for us to camp at. Should be around a bend, which is about perfect timing for us because we're wanting to be out of here 4:30 out of the boat for the night. Give us plenty of time to find wood and get camp set up proper like, so we're not rushing like last night. Gotta make sure we got the wood tonight. It's supposed to get down to 26 degrees. So we want the little extra daylight time today to get ready for it. But we gotta scout the island first, make sure we got the wood we need on it. Owl hunter's down here, snoozing in the boat. She got the middle seat today. Chris got the front seat today. Tomorrow I imagine they'll be swapped back up again. They're taking shifts up front. That way one person can be lazy, the other one has to work. Don't even feel like we're moving, does it? When we look down into the water, we're definitely cruising. Because I can see the ground passing by.
Yeah, you can see it when you look down. You can tell when you look up.
Right next to the river. So we didn't film setting up camp. We didn't film starting a fire. We were across the river on an island over there. And the winds picked up so much it started ripping Sydney's tarp stakes out, her rain fly. So we had to shuffle over here to the mainland, and it was after dark. By the time we got set up and ate and everything. So we just been chilling by the fire. We'll hit y'all up in the morning. Rough evening. So I was telling you earlier, we were on the island over there. Very little trees, a lot of firewood. been perfect if we had a tent. There's only one good hammock spot over there for the winds and everything. Everybody else, when we got them set up, it was blowing like through a tunnel. And the winds were picking up so hard it was like pulling the rainfly stakes right out of the ground. So we decided to pull up stakes and quickly pack everything and come over to the mainland to camp. And we get all the way over here and we had problems landing. I ended up getting wet. We get landed, we pull our gear up on shore. And then all three of us left our hammock straps hanging in the trees over on the island. So the sun's going down, it's already getting dark. So I had to jump back in the canoe and shoot back across the river to the island and go get all our hammock straps. By the time I got back over here, it was dark. Pulled all of our hammocks down here. We got it set up. Got us a bunch of wood. Got a fire going. Didn't bother to show it like I wanted. I know people are wanting to see how we start our fires. Didn't show y'all dinner. By this point, I'm cold because I'm wet, and everybody's tired and hungry. So we got the fire going. Again, I used shredded paper with melted wax into it, which lights fires every time. And then we got a lot of dry driftwood over here, so this stuff just took right off. So it was shredded paper with wax and a Bic lighter, just like I always start my fires. Then we just fried up like 6 hamburgers. 23 of us had hamburgers. We each had like 2 or 3 things of oatmeal, a cup of coffee, and a couple Joes. Clarissa's been in bed since probably about 40 minutes now. Sydney just went to bed. And I'm going to hang out by the fire about another 30 minutes or so. That way I can sleep in. Tonight's supposed to be our coldest night out here. It was supposed to get down like low 20s, but we called the wife and checked in with her, and she's saying it's only supposed to be about 30, so about 8 degrees colder than what it got last night for us, so we should be fine. Fortunately, this setup tonight, we're not based around the campfire. We're away from the fire. The closest person to the campfire is going to be Clarissa, and she's over here by the trees. But she's still far enough away, she's not going to feel the heat. Sydney's directly behind me, and then I'm behind Sydney, so I'm the farthest away from the fire. Shouldn't be a problem, though. Our gear will keep us warm. We got sight all police back up. One thing I got to do is put my food bag underneath put my food bag up. And then get tucked into bed, but like I said, I'm going to try to hang out for another 30 minutes. Probably not even that long. Fire's died down. I don't know if I want to stalk it back out or just go ahead and go to bed. It's like almost 11. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I was trying to stay up until midnight, but I'm tired from paddling all day. But overall, outside the very end where we had a transplant camp, overall it was a good day. I think the girls had a good time coasting down the river. Yeah, we got stuck a couple times. So we didn't film. There's a couple things we should have probably filmed, but we didn't. We got stuck pretty good on the river today too. We got wedged in between some rocks, and from a distance, we went down the right-hand side of the river, and it looked like it'd be the better route. By the time we got up close enough to it, I made the wrong decision. We probably should have went on the left side of the river, and we went on the right. And by then, we were committed, and well, needless to say, we got stuck, and it took us about 40 minutes to get out, but That's cool. No, but we didn't dump the boat. Nobody went in the water. It's just a pain. I got wet then too. Actually, my water boot caught a split in it because I had to get out of the boat a little bit. And I split open my water boot, so my feet got all wet. It's not a big deal because I dried everything out by the fire tonight. I actually got the boots back on right now and they're dry. But other than that, it was a good day. Kids are all clear since. Sydney, out Hunter, is all in bed. Hunter just left me. She's tired. Told her don't wait up on Dad. I'm trying to stay up a little later if I can. Again, like I said, I don't know how long that's gonna last because I'm pretty tired. I'm just trying to soak up the warmth of the fire before I go climb in that hammock. Something I'm about to do. So, we'll see you all in the morning. We got one more night out here tomorrow night. We got 11.8 miles to go tomorrow. We're 12.8 miles into the trip now from the start from the dam. Tomorrow, I believe it's going to be Culp Island is the name of the island we're going to be camping on. It's right in the middle of the river. It's a big island, though, huge island. And then after that, Sunday we should have roughly about 10 miles, 11 miles to get down to the Fisher's Creek Reservoir, which is where we plan to get out, but I don't know if we're going to go that far on a Sunday. I think I'm going to study the map tomorrow and find somewhere about a mile down from where we're going to be staying tomorrow night. That way it's just a short time on the river, which should be about 20-minute drive for Carrie to come pick us up. I think that's going to be the plan. But we got another long day on the river tomorrow. Culp Island, camp there. Hopefully we get there in a decent time and not have the hiccups we had today so we can get set up. So that's it. I'm going to bed. Peace. Good morning, people. It's right around 7:30 in the morning. Had to get up and go pee. Which always sucks when it's cold outside. Curled up inside my sleeping bag, my hammock, and my underquilt. Stay pretty warm. Need to get up and get a fire going, but I don't want to get out of my warm cocoon. It's like 32 degrees outside, I think. Good morning. I'm all warm. So I messed up and went to bed last night with my hoodie on, which was a huge mistake because that's my outer layer for when I get out of this hammock. So now when I get out of here, I'm not going to feel like I'm putting anything on. Stay warm. But because I slept with it on, I slept like a baby. I know that. Another day on the river. Get up and boil some water and get some coffee and hot cocoa going, and I'll feel much better. I just don't want to get out of my ball of warmth. But I want to get out of bed. I'll bring you back. Maybe I can show you how I get the fire going this morning. Who knows? I keep saying it. I keep getting requested to show how I get my fires going, but haven't been able to do it yet. Wanted to last night, but we had problems last night, which I explained to you late last night. So I'm just like, oh, dwell on it no more. It's a new day, right? Alright. I'm gonna work myself out of this hammock. Put my pants on, and I would say put my hoodie on, but I slept with it like a dummy, so I want to get a fire going pretty quick so I don't get cold. I'll holler at you. I was worried it was going to come up. Come into camp. Good morning. So I had the fire on fast mode. I know you want more detail on it, but sorry, it's cold out here. I'm trying to get this going. It's already 8 o'clock in the morning. We all kind of climbed back out of our hammocks last night. Sat out here by a fire until about 1 o'clock because nobody could go to sleep. That didn't sound like somebody was throwing rocks into the river all night last night. And I don't think anybody was. I honestly think it was fish.
Well, it's a big fish then.
Or something in that case, but it sounded like somebody was picking big boulders. Bloop. That's what it sounded like. And then we had some deer ran through camp last night too.
You did.
That's what that thumping noise was we heard before we come back out of bed. And laid by the fire for another hour or two last night. Lock the camera, bro.
I'm gonna get warm.
I gotcha. I'll just move the camera over here then. We'll just move the camera over here. There we go. All of our stuff from last night. Yeah, remember that one log right there was floating? It was bouncing up and down. The fire feels good.
You should get your solar panel on.
You're right, I need to. Pick up sunlight though. Yeah, I'm in no rush. We get where we're going and that's it. I don't care if we make it to where we're supposed to be going. We're fucking gonna make sure we're off that river. 3:30, 4 o'clock today. We're gonna be done. Because I don't want to repeat last night when we're scrambling trying to get stuff together. Last night sucked. I explained to y'all last night, and the girls went to bed, what happened. Needs to say it sucked. We don't want to go through it again today. Did you stay warm? I stayed warm. I got cold. You can see all the frost on your... If you look on the inside, there's frost on the inside from your breath as well. Condensation buildup, at least mine there was. But I had to get up like... At one point I couldn't get out of go pee. I just kind of pushed everything down and peed off the
You're so
hammock.
lucky. You're a dude. You can freaking do that. We actually have to get out and go pee.
I had to do it once. I thought I had to poop.
I went over there, squatted, it was nothing but pee. The old butthole's like, no, it's too cold for this.
No.
I was hoping y'all stayed warm, because it got cold. It ain't even supposed to be as cold tonight, so last night was our cold night. At least last time I checked. So, folks, we're going to sit by the fire, warm up. Here shortly, I'll get water going for coffee, cocoa, and it's 38 degrees according to the phone. Which I call bull crap on. It still feels like it's 30 out. So we're gonna warm up by the fire, get coffee going, all that good stuff. We'll bring y'all back later once everybody's up and out of bed and out here. We'll make sure the fire's going good, so when Chrissy gets up, she's got something warm to run to. Sydney's warming up, and I'm already.
Looks like tonight's gonna be in its 40s again.
So tonight's supposed to be in the 40s, so tonight's gonna be like the first night, nice and warm.
Thank God.
Well, warm for us for camping.
Yeah. It's still cold over there. What, 3 days now?
Came out here Thursday night. It is Saturday, right? We got one more night out here. Good breaking wood. That burn. That's that dry. That's that dry. Really? You think about it, this trip's been one mishap after another.
Yeah.
Left, come here, forgot food. Go home, come back, get out.
Forgot water.
We have no water. We have no drinking water. Our little water bottles and everything, we were each going to bring out a liter, then refill it by boiling water every day. No, we got a 16.9 ounce water bottle now that we fill up. Last night's mishap of getting wet and everything else. One for the books. You know what?
Getting stuck in all the wrapping.
Yeah, getting stuck.
What?
But I will say, even with all the mishaps, I'm still having a good time. I mean, I am at least. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm not. I wish I wasn't out here. I'm having a great time. I could do it without the mishaps, but I know what it was. It's because I jinxed us.
Yeah, you did.
I jinxed us. That's exactly what it was.
You sat there and said, we got everything this time, we're good to go. Oh.
At least that fire was warm.
about the sausage. It definitely stayed cold.
I'm not even hungry.
Huh?
I'm not even hungry.
You might not be hungry, but that getting it in your system. Keep that by the fire without falling in so it warms up the tank. Getting it in you will warm you up. Pot. Oh, it's inside the pot. This thing's awesome. It sucks if you're backpacking because it's a lot of extra weight. But every time I go down the river, I guarantee this will be with us. Sydney's got one too, we just didn't bring it. Don't know if I care for the cover on it, but all right, let's get some water. Without falling. We picked a real bad shore to camp on.
Why do you say that?
It's muddy game. Access to the water.
Well, we only have 30 minutes till sundown, so we gotta get what we gotta get.
I'm trying to get my feet wet this early in the day. Too early for that nonsense. Ain't up yet. How many people you think screaming right now at me? What are you doing with that tank that close to the fire? I'm warming it up.
Wow.
Anybody that knows how to use these things know they don't work in the cold all that well. They actually suck in the cold. Just warm it up so it'll start right up. I'm ready for my coffee. Fire over here is warm, bro. Actually, that sweatshirt's picking up that heat. Yeah, I didn't think it would right away. Debating on moving it over here where she was hanging shit up yesterday because I know this spot works. I watched her dry out her whole sweatshirt yesterday on it. Oh yeah. Problem is we don't have no level ground here, which sucks. Alright, get some coffee going. Cap's on fire.
Nice, clean, sterile water. One morning sludge. I haven't even been calling it sludge on this trip because I've been looking so forward to it. That's it right there. All right, well, that was fast play of us breaking down camp. We're getting ready to load up in the canoe now. So we had Clarissa right here. I was right here. And Al Hunter was right here. This tree here and this tree here. Me and her had an L configuration, and Carissa was over here by herself. Not by design, just because we couldn't see last night. As I described earlier, all the garbage that we talked about that happened to us yesterday. They're getting their little mix out real quick. And we're gonna get going down the river. I don't even know what time it is. I know we're getting a late start today, but we just don't care. You care? You care?
Nope.
Nobody cares. So, in case anybody's wondering, trash bags keep all of our gear dry because I don't have the, I think they're called float bags, but the waterproof bags or the blue drum, you know, for food and stuff like that. We don't have all that. Again, we weren't anticipating taking the Canoe out until spring, and I would have time to get it, but at the last second we decided to do the river trip over the forest. Forest will be there all winter long. That little white bag there is what the meat was in. That's now full of cans and all of our trash. This is our debris. So anything else you see laying around this site, around the river here, as far as trash in the video, it's not us. We policed up ours. Normally you like to leave a place better than you found it, but we don't have room in our canoe to haul out 6-7 more bags of garbage out of this wood. So unfortunately, we're gonna walk away without picking up after anybody else today. All right, so that's the direction we're going. That's the direction we came from. We're gonna get trucking down. We'll bring you back live once we're in the river and going. I'm not even gonna attempt to film the launching of it because we've always had problems. On this whole trip, we keep having problems going in and out of the boat, and we just don't wanna show that on film. Do we? All right, we'll come back with you once we're getting to going down river. Don't go nowhere. Go get you take a piss, get you a drink, a beer, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, whatever it is you drink. We'll be right back. Like a commercial. Stupid. All right, people, we're on the water now. We were 12.7 miles into our trip when we started today. We got roughly 11.8 miles to go today, and then we'll have roughly a mile to go tomorrow to get out. That's the plan. But no matter how far we get today, around 3:30, 4 o'clock, we're getting out of this boat, period. We don't want to run into last night again today, because it wasn't fun. We can't stress that enough. That sucked.
It really did.
Yesterday kind of sucked for everybody. I'm trying to prop this camera up just right on the side here. She was leaning back to get comfortable, Sid.
I feel like I'm not in the middle.
You are. You're good. Your bag's resting with me.
She's coming back.
Water's not real deep here. It's not even a full paddle deep. I think there's a park right there. Here, a trail or a camp up there? That's a camp.
Might not have been the only ones camping last night. See all those turtles over there on the log? All those turtles over there on the log? Yeah, to your right. About 2 o'clock. Probably. Those ain't rocks sitting on top of that log. Or rock, or whatever that is. That's a turtle. See, 1, 2, maybe 3. I'd paddle over there, but every time we go on that side of the river, we end up finding ourselves in some kind of predicament. Kind of sticking to the right side of the left side of the river this time. Back in deeper water again. Probably about 5 feet deep. I can barely see the bottom. Flat. That would have been better camp for us. Right there, where it's all flat by the shore. Can't really complain. Our camp ended up working out for us. Don't like the fact we got in after dark, that's all.
It's okay, I'm just putting it here. That's not me.
No, that's definitely me. Trying to get her over it. For Christ's sakes, you're in a canoe. They rock. Beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful out here. I don't feel like we're going fast, but if you look down, you can see how fast we're going. Look into the water. I just seen a big ass, sorry, I'm still working on the custom thing, YouTube. I just seen a big fish swim underneath of us. Now we're cruising down the river sideways.
Yeah, which way are we going, man?
All right, so we're in this little rock island right here in the river. We just stopped just to get our feet, or stretch our legs out and get off our butt bones. Nice little pool in here. This is nice. Boat tied up to the rock over there. We're gonna pull over to the side of to one of the sides here within the next 20 minutes or so because I got to poop. I got a poop coming on.
My stomach. Oh.
Beautiful out here. Tells you how high the river was at one time, because this log sitting up here. This was all underwater. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Stop so we can I'll take a bathroom break. That right there is a rock that we were staying on in the middle of the river. I found this perfect tree. It was perfect to right up beside, everybody climb out. And I just let it go up and around the docket here. But we're just taking a bathroom break, then we're gonna continue on down the river. I'll touch base again once we're on the river for a little bit. How rough this water is, people. Look at this. This is some scary stuff. It's a big rapids right here, bros. Let me tell y'all something. Alright, so Risaroo and Alvin are some seats there. Just kick back, relax. Wrist is up there, relax. We should be coming up on Route 5 up here around the corner, which is probably going to be our takeout location. We're probably going to get off the river and head it to the house. Gotta love it.
It's so peaceful.
It is peaceful. We're just cruising down the river. Cruising down the river. Carolina blue skies up there. Can ask for a prettier day. Yeah. Alright, folks. I believe that's Route 5, which is going to be our exit point for the trip. You girls have a good time?
Yes.
It'll take us probably about half hour to 45 minutes to get to that bridge, probably, roughly, give or take. And then we'll GPS it and call Mama. Have her come get us. And that'll be our first canoe trip underneath our belt.
in winter too, which is kind of awesome.
Tripod without losing it.
So,
What's the problem?
mine's freaking new, dude. I had it up there too long. There we go, Carissa. You can sit that way.
Beautiful out here. Can't say enough about that. It's been very relaxing, except for the stressfulness last night. It's been a very relaxing trip.
Yes, it is.
Remember that when I had my drone and I took it up in the air and took a shot of a road tracking a bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Is that?
that's where we're at right now. So anybody out there in YouTube world that happens to be friends with me on Facebook, this bridge where we're coming out is actually 12 Mile Creek, where it goes into the Catawba River. Now that I see it and recognize, I know where I'm at. Anyways, I had a shot of this with my drone as my profile pic before I got rid of my drone to I had a trade to get this canoe. Jared, thank you very much for that. Our first trip, pretty good. Hopefully you get to watch the video and kind of see it. Kind of wish I had the camera out more on the river itself, but without the attachments on the canoe for camera gear, some spots of the river I was a little bit worried about having it out because I didn't want to lose it. So it's been limited footage, even though I probably got 8 hours of footage if I didn't do any editing, but still.
Yeah.
And that's what we're coming up to. So we're 12-mile bleeds in the Cabo River. And that's where we're making our exit at. So Mama will know exactly where to pick us up then. The only problem is, it's one heck of a hike from the river up to the top of the road where it's at with the canoe and everything. It's not an easy hike. And because we got all this gear, it's going to take more than one trip. There's no way we're going to be able to carry it all. It takes me, last time I down here with the drone, you've seen how small that drone kit was. It took me almost 10 minutes to get from the river back up to the road where your mom was. This is not going to be an easy exit. Easy to get out of the water, but not as far as getting up to the car with everything. Folks, I'm just going to let you run with us until we get to our exit point. As long as nothing funky's going on with our exit, I might even record the exit.
That sun feels so good.
Look. Say hello.
What's up?
Alright, so let's flip this camera then. Alright, so there's our exit point. So my drone, I was on the opposite side of that bridge when I took the footage from the air on the railroad track side. We'll go out from underneath the road here and we're going to be exiting right by the railroad tracks on the left-hand side. Say left because I don't know the right-hand side of the bridge. I only know the left hand. So I don't know if there's a pull off for your mom on the other side or not. I lost the phone on that one. Alright, we made it 12 Mile Creek here in the railroad track. Had you on time-lapse mode there for a little bit, so we didn't bore you with the roll up. I can almost row home on this creek.
Really?
Pretty close.
creek for a minute. I'm not in a big hurry to get out and start hauling all that stuff all the way up this hill. It's kind of nice back in here.
Yeah, it is.
Another phone up, see if there's a road that's easier to get off of from this creek. If there is, I'll just go up the creek for a little bit. We'll get off. Actually, it would be doable.
Well,
Huh?
you find any?
Yeah. We'd be in a boat at least another hour though if we went to it. So we're gonna make a decision. We want to haul everything up the road, up 5 up that big hill, down the river a little bit longer.
What time is it?
2:14. We got the time to do it.
Let's just go to the road then.
Stay on 12 Mile.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oops, sorry, baby. The deer stand go. Tubber River's behind us. We went up 12 Mile Creek here. There's another road up here that we might not have to climb a pretty decent hill with all this gear to get out. So either way, I'm going up the river just a little bit. I may turn around and go back for sure. I don't know. It's still pretty early in the day. I just remember how big that hill was when I came here with the drone. I'd rather not have to climb it with all this gear. Can't even climb without any gear. We don't hit no major traffic jams across the 12 Mile Creek here. This should be good. Beautiful. The creek is nice back here. I seen one deer stand up over there, but I didn't see nobody in the tree. So, of course, this time of afternoon, nobody's probably deer sitting in the tree stand anyways. This mornings and evenings. At least that's what I did when I hunted. Did all my driving in the afternoons. Not to bore you with any hunting stories. It's been over 16 years since I've been out hunting. Cool, calm water. It's kind of cool.
It is cool.
It's like The Walking Dead, bro.
For real, it's not so like open and like not as cold.
Almost halfway to that bridge already. We don't hit no log jams, and I'm not playing that game. I'm running one of those. I'm backpedaling all the way back. We got a deadhead here? Yep, we get a deadhead.
You just jinxed us, Dan.
It's right there, I see it.
Is it shallow?
It's about as tall as my paddle is. I can put my paddle all the way down and touch ground and keep my hand on the handle, but my hand's almost in the water. Just about 4 foot deep, something like that. 4.5 foot deep. cool.
That is cool. Look how pretty that
I think
is.
that's a railroad track. It better not be the road we gotta go up to. Right?
Oh my god.
She's like, it better not be that high. That's the whole reason we went this way. I think that's railroad tracks up there, to be honest with you.
They are.
We got Rissa staring in the front. And Dad in the back. Now this reminds me of some Walking Dead.
Pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah.
There's road covers down here. Oh, we're gonna go over a log. We're gonna fill this one. I was hoping we didn't run into something that said you gotta do the scoop scoop. It's coming. Be free. We're free.
Okay.
Can you hold it for a second?
My hands are getting cold.
What's that?
My hands are getting cold.
We're not in the sun no more. You're good, honey. I just want to rip the tail around that one branch.
All right, so we're at the end of our trip. We're on Van Dyne and Brick Road. Did you all have fun?
Yeah.
We're out a day early. We're not out where we originally planned on going out, but we're tired. We've had enough for the weekend. 3 days and 2 nights out on the river was good enough for us. We found a lot of cool camping spots that we can check out later. Where it's just a row in and camp and row back out, so we don't have to spend the whole time sitting in the boat. Appreciate you watching. If you like our content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit that bell so you get all of our future content. This is Whiskey signing out.
This is Owl Hunter.
Rissa.
And we'll see y'all on the next adventure.